Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the dopest podcast on the web. I'm your dude, Martell, aka the Sucker Ducker. Kicking with my partner, Marlon, aka Big Gip. What's happening?
Man, what's going on, man?
Man, live in Deep Downfield Studios for another Tuesday.
Yeah. We've been on a little break.
Hey, celebrating some things.
Yeah. We back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back.
What's good, brother?
Man, I'm sad. Man, just can't be losing no quarterback like that, man, at the University of Tennessee. We most definitely gonna dive in.
You done changed up the flow?
Yeah.
You know, they got to hear it, man.
We about to take you deep, deep, deep downfield.
Oh, man, crazy.
Right, I know.
Man, we hope y'all doing well out there, man. We appreciate y'all for checking in with us tonight, man.
Yeah, for this pre-Easter Sunday for y'all, you know what I'm saying? I guess some of y'all gonna be using rocks instead of Easter, some real eggs and shit. Y'all gonna be painting rocks out. Painting your pink and green and blue rocks. Ain't gonna be no egg hunting.
Not at all.
Y'all gonna be out here trying to find some rocks. Hiding in the bushes and stuff.
Man, them $10 eggs.
Man, what? Yeah, can't waste that money.
Shit. That's right.
I gotta make this carton last.
Yeah. I make some tuna fish out there. Oh shit. Y'all checking us out live tonight on YouTube, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for us.
Yeah. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell as well, so that way when we do go live, y'all get notified.
You dig?
Bars.
But what we trying to get?
Man, we're trying to get 1 million subscribers and 1 million views.
There it is.
And we can't do it without yous.
There it is. 56 bars for your ass.
Man, what? But, you know, we ain't going to keep y'all too long. But, of course, for y'all that keep up with college football, I'm pretty sure over the weekend, you know, y'all heard the news. I mean, Martell broke it to me Saturday. I was still asleep. And then when I read it, I'm like, man, it's probably some damn fake news. Until I got on ESPN, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, RIP to LSU wide receiver.
Yep.
Kyron Lacey.
Yep.
You know, our thoughts and prayers go out to his family and friends.
Yeah, I know he was supposedly, you know, driving fast and ended up killing somebody, some type of vehicular homicide or something like that. So I don't know, maybe that stuff was just weighing too hard on him. So I guess the story is he committed suicide, but I mean, of course, we don't have the full details on everything, but you know, regardless, you know, condolences to, you know, him and the person that got killed as well. So it's unfortunate.
Man, I'll say this, man. You got to check up on your people, man. So
Yeah.
You never know what folks be going through, man. So, you know, just by you picking up the phone, sending a text or calling and saying, hello, how are you?
Yeah.
You know, it can save somebody.
Yeah. Because he was in a hotel or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He shouldn't have been there by himself. I mean, they didn't say what he actually did. I don't know if he took some pills or did any physical harm to himself. We have no idea. But
yeah, I didn't hear anything about that part either. I just know they found him.
Yeah.
Unresponsive.
Yeah, so yeah, that's real unfortunate.
Yeah, man. And He performed at the combine.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, I know that incident, was still on his mind probably, but at the combine, it's like he was in his, comfort zone, doing what he loved to do.
Yeah.
And he played at LSU for 3 years. He played in 39 games for LSU. He had 112 receptions for 1,692 yards with 16 touchdowns to finish his career at LSU.
That just won this past season.
No.
Oh,
no.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, it's unfortunate, man, but it is the reality of things. So, like I said, we most definitely give condolences to both parties that was involved in that fatal incident. So, but like I was saying earlier with the news with Nico, Ema Mavalavi. I mean, hopefully I'm pronouncing his last name right. Yeah, I don't be trying to be on here and butcher nobody's name, but bro.
Hey, before you dive into this, man.
Man, I got a lot. I got a lot.
Hey, Guilt, man, he hit me up. You was like, man, look, I got to talk about this. My G was on fire over here.
Oh my goodness! And then it's like, of course, when you get the news of what he did, and then I started doing my research, getting other people's opinion and facts and knowledge of the situation, and this doesn't go back to the bowl game.
Yeah, I heard that he was contemplating sitting out the bowl game.
Yeah, like what? And see, this is the thing that really bothered me, because I knew that it wasn't just him. Because he to me, he seemed like he's a good kid. Mm-hmm. But then you start hearing he didn't miss meetings before. And one you know who Cole Koblik is, or Kublik is, right? He be doing the sideline on ESPN on their college football games.
Gotcha.
And he said that they were supposed to have, did an interview with Nico. He ain't show. I'm like, what the? And then, I'm hearing some of the stuff Swain was saying, that, he was hearing some stuff. And I'm like, it gotta start at the top. And it involves your father. And I guess the agent that they hired. I'm like, he got an agent? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? And the fact that when the news broke, that the guy said that, Nico's camp was, negotiating, trying to get more money, and then the dad get on Twitter and call dude a bitch. And I'm like, that's not very professional.
Not at all. Not at all.
That's not very professional. Then Nico didn't show up for practice. And when you got the coaches and staff members calling and he not answering, like that's what really did it, in my opinion, because I feel like they could have came up with some type of deal. But they got called on their bluff.
Damn.
They got called on their bluff.
So you being a UT fan, what you think? You think that he made the right move in what he did, or?
Well, I say this. I say 90% of it is Nico's camp and 10% of it is Tennessee.
Okay.
And this is why the 10% of it I would say was Tennessee, because one, you shouldn't have paid him that much before he even touched the field anyway.
Okay.
Now I said it last season, this past season by him being a freshman. You know, you know, he wasn't. I ain't gonna say he wasn't ready. It was just too early for y'all to put that much money, $2.4 million, in his pocket.
Right.
So, as far as his stats, he threw for 2,600 yards, 19 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 63 completion percentage. Now, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight SEC games that he played. He only threw 5 touchdowns in them 7 straight games. 5 touchdowns. Then, of course, you had UTEP. He threw 4. Then Vanderbilt, he threw 4. So that's 8. The last 2 games out of your 19 that you threw for the season. Then, of course, the Ohio State game. So Oklahoma, you only threw 1 touchdown. Arkansas, 0. Florida, 0. Bama, 1. Kentucky, 1. Mississippi State, 2. Georgia, 0. And then, of course, Ohio State, 0. Tell me, with these stats, how you feel like you deserve to get $4 million. Wow. That's what the issue is. Where in these numbers that I just called out, do y'all feel like y'all deserve to get $4 million?
Man, sound like he want Dak Prescott money.
Now, of course, I was another thing that I saw that, Carson Beck that went to the U, he getting 4.
Yes.
And then some other player, I'm not sure who this other quarterback was. He's supposedly getting 4. But where does Nico fall into this category as him deserving to be getting paid $4 million? Because me personally, like I said, y'all paid him too much before he stepped on the field anyway. And that's the 10% that I feel like Tennessee played into this whole situation. Now the 90, like I said, his dad and his agent feeling that, Tennessee was gonna buckle and give y'all what y'all wanted, because then I start hearing that it's other stuff that the dad wanted done to make sure his son was straight.
Like what?
Make sure you get a good offensive line,
okay,
and weapons and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think the coaching staff is going, and there's probably some other stuff, ain't no telling. But y'all just overplayed y'all hand. And now he's in the portal. Now, whoever told him not to show up for practice, that was just a bad move.
I agree.
And, me and you both, all 4 players getting paid. I just feel like that in a time when players weren't getting paid, when Peyton and T. Martin and Casey Clausen, all those quarterbacks that came before Nico, now they might have been getting some bread under the table.
Of course.
Whatever. But for them to give it they all for the university, do the things they need to do to be successful, and not get nothing, and you getting 2.4, and really this your first year starting, to me, that's a slap in the face. And then after 1 year, you trying to negotiate and get more? That's wrong. That's wrong.
I agree. And I feel like you agreed on $1 figure. I'm not sure how long that deal was for. Was it for?
I think it was for 3 years, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So
because they figured he wasn't gonna be there till his senior year.
Okay.
But even if that was the case, they probably could have renegotiated then. But yeah, as far as I know, it's 3 years.
And I'm saying this to say that dude, you signed your name on the contract,
or whatever it is.
Yeah. So I mean, you not in the NFL, man. You can't just be like, well, I'm gonna hold out, for more money.
That's basically what you did.
So if you wanted $4 million, you probably should negotiate that shit up front before you sign your name on the contract.
Which he wouldn't have got then anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure he wouldn't. So I mean, hey, like you said, they overpaid him.
Mm-hmm.
So, dude, you can't just. I don't get it, man. I mean, I get how much money that the NCAA and all that have made off the student athletes for all these years,
which they'll probably never get back.
Exactly. But I mean, right now, how times are now for college sports, you can't look back at that time now because you're gonna go by what's happening at this point in time. So, dude, you signed for $2 million, man. You got to honor that, dog. You got to play that shit out, man.
And we ain't talking about no 200,000.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It's $2 million.
So now, my understanding is he's trying to enter the transfer portal, right?
I know he in it.
So he's in the portal.
In the portal.
For everybody out there, the portal officially opens up again tomorrow.
Right.
So, are you thinking that the next team you go to gonna give you $4 million?
Nope.
So if that shit don't work out on that end, you might well stay at Tennessee.
And then, then there's also a report that I guess we can call it Nico's camp was, putting his name out there to other schools to see what they will pay him if he transferred.
Mm-hmm.
And Oregon's coach, Dan Lennon, had hit Heupel up like, hey, your boy out here, you know what I'm saying, putting his name out here, trying to see what he can get. And that's, and if you're doing some stuff like that, which I say, I ain't gonna sit here and say it was all Nico, but still, this is you. It's about you. You should have some type of say-so in it, unless, you know what I'm saying, your pops is just one of them strict type dudes, which you ain't, it's either my way, you ain't got no say-so in it. I'm doing what's best for you. And if that's the case, then you basically didn't screwed your son.
Yeah.
Because now I'm hearing 2 schools that's possibly looking into getting, 3 schools that's possibly getting into looking at getting Nico. UCLA, North Carolina, and Tulane.
Tulane? Dude, that's a big ass fall from UT to Tulane.
Now, say you end up at UCLA or say you end up at North Carolina. We're going to leave Tulane out of this.
Okay.
Say you end up at one of them 2 schools. Now, yeah, UCLA can probably get you your $4 million, but now you trading wins for money. UCLA ain't finna go to no playoffs. They probably ain't even gonna win 6 games. Same thing with North Carolina. You got Belichick in there. He's one of the most stubborn, in the coaching industry.
Facts.
You most definitely ain't finna get no 4 from him. And even if you did, you're still trading money for wins.
That shit crazy.
Because I'm pretty sure the whole North Carolina roster finna get, revamped. And it's probably gonna take years before Belichick can get that program the way he see fit. Mm-hmm. Now, yeah, it'll be great to have a 5-star quarterback helping you do that, but like I said, you trading wins for money.
Yeah, I just feel like, his daddy sound like he greedy.
And this ain't the first time his daddy and got on Twitter or whatever and said some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's obvious where it's coming from.
No doubt about it.
But now, if you end up going to, what other school outside of the 3 that I mentioned that where you could possibly get $4 million? Ohio State, Oregon, of course. You can't touch no school in the SEC because that's part of their rules when you transfer in the spring. You can't go to no school in the conference.
Okay.
So now you're looking at Big Ten, ACC. North Carolina, maybe a Florida State, Ohio State, Oregon, or USC, UCLA. But out of all them schools, are you going to get that $4 million? Probably not. You probably finna get a pay cut.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Now, you can't compare yourself to what Carson Beck done because don't he at least got a SEC championship under his belt?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't compare yourself with him. He done won. This your first year starting.
But I just think that you can't, put your name on that contract, that NIL deal for the $2 million that they promised you. And then you look over here and be like, well, Gip getting $4 million over there.
And you done less.
In my mind, I feel like I'm betting the Gip, so I need at least $4 million too. Like, bruh.
And then here's another factor. Nico is a redshirt freshman. So if he would have played this season, he'd draft eligible. Because you don't have to be out of high school for 3 years. So that 2.4 ain't enough for you and your family?
Yep. Shit. Just last year you wasn't getting shit.
No, he was getting money, but you wasn't playing.
Well,
you was getting money, you just wasn't playing. So you was still getting paid. Yeah. And on top of that, you know what I'm saying? I think he was getting paid in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit. And see, here's where I'm at with it. I mean, dude, you could have just came on back and played. Now, Booster's gonna slide you some up under the table.
Or you could have did like the Juju girl. She in Gatorade commercial.
Yeah.
So you could have, found some other means of getting what you wanted.
Exactly.
You basically the face of Tennessee. You mean to tell me that Nike, Gatorade, or some other sport, the girl from LSU, she was in a Powerade commercial.
Yep, sure will.
You mean to tell me you couldn't find no other endorsement to sponsor you, to fill that gap for you? That's something that I felt like could have got worked out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's months before the season finna start.
I agree with that. And with the numbers that you just called out that he had last season.
That's pedestrian. That's an average quarterback number.
Yeah. And I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because he was a freshman.
Exactly.
Thinking that, okay, you got something to build upon.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now, if you'd have came out this season, man, and throw for like 5,000 yards or some shit like that and 38 touchdowns, I'm like, well, shit, dog. Do what you got to do, man.
But see, this is the thing, though. Everybody on that Tennessee roster had to earn their spot except for Nico because they knew he was going to be the future when he got there a season plus ago. They knew he was the future.
Yeah, dog.
So he was basically handed the keys, and you had the money to go with it.
Yep.
And you still trying to finesse the university?
Now, what to be real fucked up is, like you said, nobody gonna give them that kind of money.
Yeah.
You end up at a Tulane or some school like that, and your stock just drop dramatically, and you don't even get drafted. You really look bad then. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm pretty sure you can go to like University of Houston. I'm pretty sure they can find somebody that can put some money in your pocket. But like I said, you trading money for wins. Now you ain't gonna be on national TV like the SEC
every week.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no talent on University of Houston's roster for you to even, put up big time numbers.
Yeah.
So I mean, what what was y'all thinking? Y'all didn't think that this was gonna backfire on y'all?
The thing is, I don't think they was thinking at all. You know, I think that, you know, the father figure, the daddy, was like, man, look, y'all need my son. Y'all won't pay him.
Exactly. And I saw this other dude, which I don't know, when he made this comment, it just rubbed me the wrong way. He said that it shouldn't have been Hyper's decision to kick Nico off the team.
Well,
it should have been the GM or the you know, the guy that's the athletic director. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, if anybody got to say so in anything, it's the head coach.
Oh, definitely.
Because if I'm calling and I got other people on the staff calling, trying to see, well, you could have been in your room fucking dead or some shit. Then who would have got the blame? Right. It wouldn't have been the GM.
Right.
It would have been the head coach. Like, you ain't keeping up with where your players at all times, or something to that nature. Then they said that, you know, Nico showed up for the little quarterback dinner at the offensive coordinator's house.
He did?
That Thursday. You showed up for the dinner at the offensive coordinator house with you and all the other quarterbacks. And Friday, you a no-show at practice. Right. So if I'm the head coach, like, you know, if I'm calling constantly, you could have said, Coach, I'm sick. I ain't feeling too good. You could have, you know, you could have made up something, but you basically held out because you wasn't, you know, your camp wasn't getting, you know, what you felt like you deserved in money. So you held out. So as a coach, no, that's not the GM's or the athletic director's decision. That's mine. Right. Now, I'm pretty sure once it got to the AD and everything started coming out, I'm pretty sure it was a conversation that was had between Hyper and the AD. And they probably came out with a decision that was best for the school and the team. Now, maybe it was Hyper that made the announcement, but it shouldn't matter. The decision was made.
Right.
But for dude to sit here talking about, hey, it shouldn't have been Hyper's decision, man, whatever.
I know they're right.
Because he's the one responsible for all them young men.
And I think Hyper made the best decision.
Right.
The team, you know, like no one player is bigger than the team.
Exactly. Including himself.
There it is. There it is. So he made the smart move because, say, for instance, they caved and gave him what he asked for.
The Pandora box is open. Wide open. Wide open. Not just at the university, at every school. It's wide open.
So you mean tell me I can agree to something and then in the middle of the season in a damn bowl game, I can be like, you know what? I want $4 more million, or else I ain't playing this bowl game. You know, that type of shit.
Right.
Shit crazy, man.
What?
Yeah, it ain't showing, huh? I was looking forward to it.
For real.
Yeah, unlisted.
Oh. I want to know if I can fix that then.
Oh, man.
Maybe I can't. I can.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I just learned from that mistake. I just learned from that mistake. Y'all can find us now.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just felt like my daughter, she played basketball. And if she don't play no more because that was her decision. She decided she didn't want to play no more. That's her decision. It was her decision to play, and it's her decision to not play no more. But if it got to the point where she did go to college and end up, you know what I'm saying, getting these NIL deals and this, that, or whatever. I'm not finna interfere with any of that. Now, of course, I'm gonna make sure. What up, Corey? My bad, bro. That was all me.
Fam.
That was all me. Hey, how you doing?
Hey there.
I'm glad y'all chiming in. Y'all can put that on me. That was me. I was trying something new, and it didn't work. Just like we talking about Nico. He tried something, his camp, it didn't work. It didn't work. Now your son finna take a pay cut. But, you know, back to my daughter now, if she ends up with an agent, you know what I'm saying, this, that, or whatever, of course I'm going to keep, you know what I'm saying, tabs on what's going on, this, that, or whatever. But I'm not going to be making decisions on what I feel is best for us as far as, you know, what we bringing in with, you know, because it's her money. But I'm going to make sure she's making, you know what I'm saying, the right decisions on as far as what's best as far as these particular companies. There might be a company out here, you know, stealing horsehair for weaves or something. Now, we ain't finna, you know, invest in that. But I'm going to make sure that everything runs smooth. I'm not going to, you know, try to finesse her money because, you know, I want a Bentley or a Bugatti or something like that. Nah, because at the end of the day, that's her life, is her money. Everything she did is from her hard work, what she's doing, you know, on the court, this, that, or whatever. Same thing should have been for Nico and his family. Like, you already know what the ultimate goal is for him. It's different in you know, with women's basketball because they ain't making number 80,000.
Right on.
Yeah, she can make more money in college.
So, to what you just said, you know, it makes a whole lot of sense logically, but I guarantee you, his dad wasn't thinking like that. He thinking about, man, look, I've been working this damn steel mill. I'm sick of this shit.
But damn, man, 2.4 million ain't enough.
He want his piece. That 2.4 million is for Nico. He want his piece. He want his own 2.4 million.
Man, dude. Please tell me in today's society, 2.4 million ain't enough for you to pay for your parents' house, pay for, get your mom a car, get your dad a car, get your brother a car. That ain't enough.
My dad got his own agenda.
Because really, this money that you making in college basically is chump change for when you get to the NFL.
Right.
I understand that, you know, he still got another 2 years, maybe 3 years before he get there. You know, anything can happen in that time frame, but damn, bro.
I told you, man, daddy got his own agenda, man. That's what all this shit gonna boil down to. He got his own agenda. He want his own 2.4 million. He want to be set up like he a damn agent or something himself. That's what he want.
And you know what, though? Like I said, I feel like Nico a good kid. And if he was told by his daddy or the agent to don't go to practice, I wouldn't have did that. I still would have went.
Man, shit, you pretty much grown at this point.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
What she say?
Would have been enough for me. Hell yeah. See, I just had to keep working at the steel mill a little bit longer.
What to do, J Dub?
J Dub,
I'm
what's
just
happening?
saying, man, 2.4 million. Now, this ain't once, it's per
season.
Per year. 2.4, a total of 8 million ain't enough for you and your family.
That greed, man.
Damn.
Greed,
that's no way. I ain't gonna never get it.
He make me seem like that his son is already in the NFL.
No.
No, he's not, man. He's a college athlete.
If you look at the stats that I called out early in the show, and I know a lot of y'all weren't here because I messed up. Well, we know we ain't gonna say half, but we know a good percentage does go to Sam. Mm-hmm. But still, that's not enough in college because you know once you get into the NFL, you finna leapfrog what you was making in college.
Yeah.
And you finna get the endorsements, the shoe contract, all the other stuff that the jersey says, all that come with it.
I agree with what you said. He could have been the face of Tennessee.
He was the face.
So, I mean, dude, he was going to get all kind of car dealership endorsements and shit all up there. Anything in Rocket Top, you going to see his face.
Right.
If he'd stayed put.
Right.
On top of your $2.4 million that you get in this
per
season,
year.
You know, you would have got that change too.
Per year.
And like I said, you know, and goddamn it, boosters gonna fuck with you and slide you some shit too. So yeah.
Come on, man. You had an $8 million deal. This wasn't just a total of $2.4 million for the time you at Tennessee. It was per year.
I tell you what, you bring your ass on down here to Lemoyne Owen. See what you get there.
And like I said, man, it's a slap in the face to all the other players, not just at Tennessee, all over the country. Yeah. Remember Peter Warwick and Lavernus Cole, they got suspended because they got some free shit from Foot Locker.
Yep, shoes and shit. Yep, sure did.
Because one of them was messing with the chick that was working at Foot Locker that got suspended.
Sure did.
And you sitting up here trying to finesse another 1.5 million. What the hell?
Man, he could have got that on the back end on endorsements and other shit around there.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, see, I couldn't be born around this time. You know, the time he was born, and I was blessed with this athletic ability to throw the football and shit, man. I show y'all dudes how to do this shit, man.
Man, you already know where your money be going.
On Lamar. with the van.
Yeah. Yeah. We know where your money going.
See the van pull up.
Damn. Like, bro, it's just, like I said, man, it's just a slap in the face to everybody else, especially when you knew that Tennessee's success came from Dylan Sampson and the defense. $40. And I had this on I just ran off to you what this man did in SEC play. 7 straight SEC games, he only threw for 5 touchdowns.
That ain't good. That ain't good.
And like I said, the last 2 games of the season, you threw 4 touchdowns against UTEP and 4 touchdowns against Vandy out of your 19.
That ain't good, man. And he can say that, you know, I'm the reason why we won X amount of games. No, that defense, goddamn it, was legit.
And that's probably was one of the things that they probably used. Well, he took you to the playoffs.
Nah. Like, dude, man, you goddamn it, putting him on, give him Miami defense from last year. Y'all had probably won 3 games.
Gave us goddamn Cam Ward. We'd have went undefeated.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, you give us Cam Ward. He really didn't have no but Raspido to throw the ball to. You switch places. Y'all take Nico and give us Cam Ward. We win the natty.
Man, look, I agree with that. Most definitely.
But this is just the worst. I don't even know if greed is the right word. It's there, but it needs to be something added to it. You know what I'm saying?
There need to be another level of greed.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's just like you just honestly thought that Tennessee, man, look, they gonna fold because they need Nico.
Yep.
No.
You know what I'm saying, man? That's his daddy doing this shit, man, because he got his own agenda. He want to buy him a yacht and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know he want to start.
Man, look. Why you trying to live off your son's success? You don't think your son gonna take care of you?
Right. Shit
crazy.
Damn. Dude. Like I said, the numbers you call out, they weren't great, but you know
that was basically average
for a freshman. So I mean, he had something to build upon to get his stock up.
Exactly.
You know? Shit.
Exactly.
Man, look, in 2 years, man, he probably could have been in consideration for the #1 overall pick in the draft.
And the Heisman.
Yeah, all that
and
shit.
a national you know what I'm saying? But you done screwed that.
Dude.
Now, I know there ain't too many kids gonna go against their parents because you know that's your dad.
Right.
Just like the same thing with the balls. They wasn't gonna say nothing bad about their daddy.
Right.
Even though you had them in them whack ass big bottom brand shoes. But that's your daddy.
Man, dude, I'm gonna say this, and I think this applied to a lot of the pops and a lot of the kids, man. That's in sports. A lot of these dudes, man, they don't want to wait their time. They want to jump the line. Mm-hmm. Everybody want to ride the train, but don't nobody want to pay the toll.
Right.
That type of shit. You know, dude, you want instant gratification. You want your shit right now, and you ain't done nothing to deserve it.
Right.
So,
like I said, you was already getting this money, and you hadn't even stepped on the field yet. You was already getting the money. You was getting it on based on your height, your potential.
What was he ranked coming out of high school?
He was a top 5 player.
5-star.
I think he was the #1 quarterback.
Ooh. What's up, Lamar?
What up, Lamar? Yeah, he was the #1 quarterback. I know he was had to been top 5, top 10.
So based on that is what got you to 2.4 per year.
Exactly, your potential.
Yeah.
Now, if you'd have came out and put up Shador numbers, I ain't saying what you did was wrong trying to get a little extra bread, but it's a time and place for that.
Yeah.
Not after your first year starting.
Yep.
Not after your first year starting as a freshman.
Yep. Like I said, no pedestrian numbers right there, man.
Man, come on, man.
Yes, sir. So y'all talking about that clown from the boss. Yes, sir. We talking about him and his daddy.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's more of his camp. And like I said, I feel like he's a good kid. But if my pops or agent or whoever told me don't go to practice, I don't think I would have did that. Because you already know if I don't go is one thing. But you didn't even answer the phone when they was calling. Trying to, you know, they probably thought you was in a car accident or something. There ain't nobody heard from you.
That shit crazy.
I could at least pick up the phone and at least tell me you good. And then be like, well, you know, I ain't going to be to practice because of what's going on. You ain't even answer the phone.
Like I said, man, I feel like Josh Heupel and UT handle this situation accordingly.
Like I said earlier in the show, they get 10% blame for what happened because they paid him so much money before he touched the field.
And not only that, man, like I said, I feel like they handle it accordingly because
I say it's Miami's fault.
Oh, man.
Because they gave Carson big $4 million. But Carson, he earned it.
I mean, dude.
But you can't base on what this person got, and you look at Carson Beck numbers. If he wouldn't have got hurt in the SEC championship game, shit, ain't no telling what Georgia would have did this year.
Facts.
You can't base that on what somebody else, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, come on now.
Dude,
and you a freshman, that man is a senior.
Yep.
That man was a senior.
Yep.
Still had 1 year left as business. He decided, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to play somewhere else.
Yep. On top of that, he has a national championship.
Probably during his freshman year or something, yeah, when the old sorry ass little midget dude was quarterback. And
but man, like I said, again, I still say Tennessee handled it accordingly, because if they would have caved, man, like we mentioned earlier, man, the walls of Jericho would just came tumbling down, man. This shit would have been.
Now everybody could hold out.
Yeah.
Every freshman.
Yeah.
Man, look, if y'all don't give me $4 million, I'm finna leave. And you ain't played. Now, we did have 2 players that was potentially was going to leave. One was our corner and one was a wide receiver. And I'm pretty sure they did that because they wanted to get a little bit more, which they end up getting. But we ain't talking about no $4 million.
Dude, they gonna have to put some regulations on this shit, man. And
yeah, it's gonna have to be some type of salary cap or something.
You know, like I said, me and you both agreed that we happy as hell that they getting the bread, you know, because they deserve it, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, this transfer portal and this damn NIL, they gonna have to put some kind of rules and shit in play, man. Because man, I know I'm digressing, but dude, this shit just pissed me off when you can just enter the transfer portal during the season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Yeah.
After August, man, you should be locked in for that whole year. You know, you can't just, man, well, I ain't getting the PT that y'all promised me, and here we are in October. I'm finna transfer. Man, stop it, man.
Right.
Stop it.
And that's a reason why a lot of players are transferring to try to get more money somewhere else. Yeah, you can leave. You're going to get the same bread, so I might well stay.
I mean, if that's the case, then wait till the end of the season. When the season is over with, then shit, you decide, well, hey, maybe I'm going to go and test my shit over here somewhere and see what they're going to offer me. Do it then, but man, not right in the middle of the season, man.
Like you lost your damn, you know, you was the starter. Week 4, you get benched. You finna transfer. What kind of weak ass shit is that?
Shit crazy, man.
Now, if you're a freshman or a sophomore and you just so deep on the bench that you ain't finna get in even on kickoff, okay, yeah, maybe you can transfer somewhere else and maybe some other school to give you a chance.
At the end of the season.
Yeah, at the end of the season. Right.
You already done committed, man. You know, when the tour days and shit, spring ball training and all that old shit, man.
If you just want to go somewhere just so you can play, okay, that's cool. But like I said, a lot of these cats, like you said, you got bench, I'm finna leave.
I'm finna go.
Or I need to give me some more money. Y'all real life free agents out here. Damn.
Dude, the way I see it, you know, the NCAA and the student athlete is a business now. Yeah. So for both parties, you know, at one time it was just shaded one way.
Yeah.
Now it's with both parties. So if I'm coming in as a freshman, before I commit to any school or sign my letter of intent, I'm going to all my damn visits. I'm saying, well, hey, this is what I want. You can tell me, hey, we can do that. Or you can say, kiss my ass. Well, I got another visit lined up next week. I'm going to go to this school here, visit them. This is what I want. You can tell me kiss your ass. But there's one damn school out there going to be like, hey, we can do that. And if y'all in my top 5, I'm gone. That's what I'm signing with.
Or it doesn't matter if you got a salary cap. You already know what you're going to make. So you just going to these visits just to see where you can get your playing time, and you're going to be winning some SEC, some Big Ten championships, or a natty.
Right.
The money going to be the same wherever you go. That's where it need to be. If you're a freshman, this what you're going to make regardless if you starting or not. You get to your sophomore season, if you a starter, you're going to get a bump. Junior, senior, all that.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't matter if you transfer, you still going to get the same bread. Now, everything else is just going to be based on playing time.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you wanted to raise from 2.4 to 4 million, and you only threw 19 touchdowns.
Because that's business, though, bro. I mean, if you come in there and say, hey, I want to get 4 more million or 2 more million than what I'm making, first thing we going to do, well, look, girl, this is what you did last year. Just like at my damn job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I go for a raise,
they do your evaluation. Exactly.
Bro, this is what you did last season.
Right.
Now, does this constitute me giving you 2 more million? I think not.
Go sit your ass down somewhere and close my door.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
But like I said, when I heard that he had an agent, I was like, an agent? Like, man, that was a mistake within itself right there.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely.
This is the worst thing in college football since Manti Te'o. Nigga had a girlfriend that didn't exist.
That boy got catfish for
real.
Right?
And you can tell it messed with him mentally, even when he got to the NFL. Now, of course, Nico still got 2 years, but it's going to mess with you mentally because now, wherever you go, it's going to be some fans that's going to fuck with you.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Don't think you finna get a pass next season. Now, the season after that, they might be like, oh, well. But next season, wherever you go, they gonna heckle you.
Sure will. I know. Don't fuck around and turn to a DJ you ungulate. You saw, man, how he started out like he was just gonna be the second coming. You know what I'm saying? At Clemson. And shit. Don't end up like that.
Exactly. He in Dr. Pepper commercials and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You could have made that money up, like Lamar said, in endorsement.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like we said, endorsement.
Yep.
You could have called Trojan.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Lifestyles. Somebody.
Like, man, if you having trouble with protecting your skeeter, use a Trojan brand company.
All these damn, you know what I'm saying, ED junks, Blue Chew and Roll and all this stuff. Could have got some money like that.
Exactly.
Oh no, he can't go nowhere in the SEC. Once you transfer in they already got them rules set. When you transfer in the spring, you can't go to no school in the conference. So he ain't got nowhere but the Big Ten or the ACC if he want to try to get that $4 million. But I had already sent you all these schools gonna wait and see if they gonna lower their price tag.
Mm-hmm. So did.
To $1 million.
So you done lost.
So you done instead of you gaining another lost. 2, you finna lose 2.
You done lost. Man. And your dad done lost too. Man. Try to be greedy, man.
Man. Ain't no, man, like I said, if I had a son that was playing sports like that, like I said, I make sure I keep them hoes up off of them. Make sure they ain't no trying to be getting no babies out here.
Like Jaden Daniels.
But she was wrong for that because, you know, Juju just as famous as he is.
Yeah, she should have linked that.
She must thought she was just some little random scallywag.
Had to been. She should have linked that because she got it going on.
Exactly.
She getting endorsements and she gonna be probably #1 pick whenever she come out.
Whenever she come back.
Yeah.
She got to come back first.
Oh, man, how that science is now with these ACLs, man, she probably be dunking when she come back. Man.
But, you know, but it's still, you still got to get over the mental hurdle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
I said, after I read your text and
Uh-huh.
got online and saw what ESPN had to say, yeah, I felt some type of way about the shit, but then I understood.
Bro, we're hot, man. Everybody's like, I got to talk about this.
Yeah. Because that was dumb for him to do that. That was straight up dumb.
Hey, now I'm gonna tell you this. It can potentially be a backfire now.
Ain't no potential.
No. Hear me out. I ain't talking about with the school or nothing like that. I'm talking about with Nico and the daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So you done cost this man some money already. So man, dude, he might resent your ass.
Oh, he might cut you off.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, you might cut his dad off.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, man, you done fucked me out some paper, man. And shit.
Yeah, because you already know when he do get to the point where he go to the NFL. You be in there interviewing all them coaches and everybody, they're going to be like, so that situation that happened with Tennessee, you trying to hold out. Would you do that in the NFL?
I mean, the smart answer would be like, no, I wouldn't dare do that. You know,
man, that was my dad.
Yeah, my daddy, you know, told me that this is what I need to do. And by him being my daddy, I'm going to listen to him. I mean, he wasn't going to stir me wrong.
He was
all y'all Rocky Top fans were hot.
Right.
But see,
man, look.
That dude here was super hot, man. Man, we spent the whole hour talking about Nico, man. So you see how hot he was.
The whole show, Nico. That man said, you want to take this week off? No. I got something to say. No, I got something to say.
Man, I want to talk about this shit.
Bottom line, yeah, he should have honored, but like I said, they overpaid you before you hit the field. So how you gonna sit here and ask for another $2 million and you only played one season? Damn. That's the crazy part. But you know what? At the end of the day, Nico deserved to call Hyper and apologize. It ain't got to be nationally broadcast or none of that. Just coach. So I'm sorry.
It's official. He done put his name in the portal. Okay.
His name was in the portal Saturday. He told the coaches Friday night he was going to the portal.
Well, you know he ain't gonna apologize then.
Well, I'm just saying I'm just saying he should at least apologize to Hype. Like I said, it ain't got to be broadcasting. It ain't got to be like Nico, apologize to Hype. Just on man-to-man shit. Coach, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go into no details of what happened. This, that, whatever. Y'all did what y'all had to do. I apologize.
Well,
it's right. His numbers don't justify it.
Yeah, we spoke on that too.
Because deep down inside, you knew that he paid you when you weren't even worth it.
I think his daddy done fucked him, dog. So.
Yeah. Now, it's kind of hard to, you know what I'm saying, resent your parents and shit like that. And I know that has happened. Even Tyron Smith went through that shit with his mom.
Yeah.
She wanted money. And then, it's already hard cutting family members off, let alone your parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But situation like this, when you costing you millions, and who's the person that's going to sit here and got to take that shit? Nico. Yep. Unless he had his part to play in his way. Unless he was in all agreements like, yeah, let's do this.
I think for me, I feel like that he probably was just wanting to play football.
That's why I said he should have went to practice.
And I think the money shit probably, was,
it would have worked itself out.
Yeah, and the 2.4 he was getting, he probably was more than happy to be getting that shit.
Man.
And when somebody else come into play and sit down and be like, you know what, man, you can get you 3.5 million. They'll give it to you. You took them to the playoffs.
I think if we call around and shop around, we see what his value is. We can get there. Let's call Oregon because Oregon, Nike, all this stuff. But ain't nobody on Oregon team getting no damn $4 million. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on, man. Let's just be real. Y'all went to the chess game playing checkers.
Yep, sure did. I understand at the end of the day it's business for both parts.
Right.
But sometimes wrong business, dog. Wrong business. So I know you mentioned before that you think Nico should apologize to Hyper.
That's just my personal opinion. I ain't saying that's just me. I feel like he just should call him just under the radar, Coach, I'm sorry. And then just leave it at that.
But my thing is when this shit goes south, and it's heading south now, is the daddy gonna apologize to Nico? Is he gonna be man enough to be like, son, I fucked up?
Should have been in already. It depends. No. It depends on what happens in the portal. Because normally you don't really know what a person's getting as far as NIL.
Right.
Now, whatever school he go to, that's gonna be the number one topic. Did he get his money? Did he get the $4 million? That's what they're gonna be asking. Not asking, or how does Nico fit in your system, or how does it feel to get a quarterback of his type of caliber? Did he get the money? That's what they want to know, because that's the reason why he in the portal in the first place.
I'm just saying, if he don't get it, and all he can get is $1 million even, is his daddy gonna man up and be like, son, I fucked up. I tried to play a game that was just too fucking big for me.
Right. Right.
Will he do that? Now, most men ain't gonna do that shit.
Now he gonna have to go out there and he can't even negotiate with nobody no more. Your negotiating skills is gone. You go out there and win the next two highs, and you still gonna make $1 million. You can win 2 national championships, you still gonna get that same money.
Oh man.
Because now don't no school probably don't even want to deal with you.
Right.
Don't want to
deal with your daddy.
Yeah. Deal with the people in your camp.
Mm-hmm.
Because of what you what transpired.
Wow. Damn.
The only thing that can save him is wherever he go, he just ball.
You don't have to ball wherever you go now.
You're gonna have to ball.
So what's next?
That man said he might not. No. Core right. You know why? Because I heard it's a possibility that he can go where the showboats, that league.
Right now?
Yeah, CFL, yeah. Or maybe with the CFL, yeah. He could probably go there. Or to the United, whatever their league called.
Anybody in the CFL making $4 million?
Yeah, I think they making money. You know what I'm saying? They making money.
Because I hadn't heard anything about their contract, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah, I think, CFL is just, I don't know who makes what and who the highest paid player, but if you want to make that $4 million, that's where you got to go to CFL. He probably want to make that in the little Memphis Showboat League kind of shit.
Now, what they getting paid? I ain't heard nothing about their contracts with the USFL.
Yeah, I don't know what they making. I can probably pull it up and see.
Man, somebody for the Showboats making $4-5 million a year, man. Shit, our team had to go bankrupt around this month.
Oh
yeah. Man, I don't know, dog. I don't know. So my question:
What is the league called? USFL. I thought they merged the two leagues.
They probably did.
United Football League. Let's see. 50,000.
Ooh, man. Woo, man.
The average is 50,000.
See.
Mm-mm.
So here's my question: what's next for UT? Who's they next man up at quarterback?
A freshman. A red shirt freshman.
All right.
We got a red shirt freshman and a true freshman. Them the only two quarterbacks that's on scholarship. And then next year, we got the number one quarterback in high school coming.
So y'all might have to get somebody out the portal tomorrow.
Yeah, we most definitely gonna have to get somebody out the portal.
Y'all can get Van Dyke.
Who is that?
They used to play for the U.
He still got eligibility?
I don't know what the hell he is.
I'm pretty sure they're trying to see. Let me see what the average salary in the CF is.
Yeah, dude. Cause I was like, dude, I ain't heard nothing about their salaries, man. So I know people go there, but I don't know what they make.
100 to 130,000.
Shit.
He done.
Yep.
You done, bro. Can't go there, Cleve.
I'll be trying to get $4 million a year.
It's gonna be a rough. You know what? It was gonna be that anyway, and I'm gonna tell you why. So we lost our running back. 4 offensive linemen need to be replaced. We lost, of course, Pierce on defense.
Yeah.
Our best corner tore his ACL training.
Damn.
We lost all our receivers in the portal, so basically we got freshmen. It was gonna be that anyway if Nico would have still been there. I don't think they would have made the playoffs, but all their young talent would have made it better for 26. That's what the key would have been, not 25, 26. Because basically you would have had everybody coming back.
Yeah.
Because the running back that we got coming back that was playing behind Dylan Sampson, he was a freshman last year. We got the one receiver that we got from Tulane that had transferred. He'll be a junior. And then the other receiver, he was a freshman last year. So, and that's the one that was finna leave, but we got him to stay. Like I said, we got 2 offensive linemen out the portal because we lost 4 offensive linemen. So, yeah, it was going, yeah. we wouldn't have been going back to no playoffs. But like I said, the focus would have been 26. But we just can't be losing to no Kentucky and no damn Vanderbilt. I know that.
Hey, since we on college ball, man, I want to change the subject just for a tad bit. I got some news today that I sent to you this morning about Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
So they telling me that Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter gonna get their numbers retired in Boulder.
Bullshit.
Dude, I'm like, what have they done to get a number retired?
Win games? That's it. If anybody should get their number retired, I'd say it's probably be Hunter because he got the highest.
Yeah, I go with that.
Shedeur ain't what, no.
But shit, they didn't even retire Cordell Stewart number, man. Shit,
right.
He won 2 bowl games there, and
is Rashawn Shalom number retired at Colorado? He won the Heisman.
Good question.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man. Dion gonna probably want his name up there crying.
They gonna retire
I
his whistle up there.
I done turned this program around in one season.
Man, they doing too much now, man. They just doing too much.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I mean, what is a team building out the window with college ball?
I would say team building is probably more out of it in basketball than football because there's so much turnover with the porter in basketball because it's a smaller roster. Football, you probably looking at a couple of players. Basketball, it's your whole starting five, a la Memphis.
Man, we go through this every year in Memphis.
A la Memphis. So basically, you got to learn your teammates, your whole starting five in basketball. Football, you still gonna have those players that's been there 3-4 years that's still gonna help build their foundation, and then you just get a couple of players in a porter to help you get over the hump. Players been transferring even before the portal.
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara came from Alabama.
So did.
So, and then look what Jalen Hurts did. He left and went to Oklahoma. It's gonna happen.
Yep.
But it ain't gonna be no whole roster compared to like it is in basketball. So
yeah, so I mean, you can get you a quarterback out the portal like Miami did.
Right. And that was a difference maker.
Yeah.
That was a difference maker. Don't get me wrong, what Shador and Travis Hunter did at Colorado, that's difference makers too.
But is that jersey retirement difference?
No, it's not. No. Yeah, that's the same thing. He said, I don't think it's ever been a jersey retired at Colorado.
But I'm like, dude, what have they done, man, to get a jersey retired, man? I mean,
right. Because if anybody need their jersey retired, is B enemy, those the running backs, Darren Hagen, the quarterback, when they won the Natty, they should have their stuff retired. Of course, Westbrook,
Michael Westbrook,
yeah. Like I said, Rashawn Salam. Chad Brown came from Colorado and played for Pittsburgh. Yeah. My mic, dang. It's been players, it's been a lot of players that came through Colorado and deserving of getting their numbers retired, but not after no damn 2 years. Hell no.
Be real, man. What's happening?
What up, man?
Y'all going live draft night.
That's gonna be a long night.
Yeah. Hey, but we should do something that Saturday though, man.
Okay.
I know we was talking about that, and we should do something that Saturday, kind of do it like a little recap.
Yeah, little recap thing.
Yeah, because the draft will still be going on that Saturday morning. Even if it's just an hour or so, man.
Right. Just, what I'm saying, y'all want to chime in and tell me, tell us how y'all felt about, whatever pick that y'all team made in the first round or whatever. We can most definitely do that.
Yeah.
It won't be Thursday, though.
Nah.
That's going to be a long night right there.
Man.
Boy, I remember them Saturdays, boy.
Woo!
Shit.
Saturday and Sunday.
Man, but that Saturday, man, I'd fall asleep, wake back up. Damn, we still in the second round. We still in the second round. Damn. Yeah, them Saturdays, boy, used to be long.
Yeah. Shit, I've been passed out on the couch with a beard.
Man, what?
Yeah, I think they did the right thing by breaking it down like that, though. 3 days, Thursday, Friday,
I don't know why the NBA trying to do that.
Oh, man, I don't even watch that shit. I just get the alerts on my phone for the Grizzlies, man.
But just think about it. Back in the day, man, they used to have 20 rounds in the NFL.
So did.
Like, damn, how long did that do? Was that shit Saturday and Sunday still?
That shit. Oh, man.
Y'all gonna fuck around and be drafting for the whole month of April.
Yeah, man. Shit, I remember your boy Dicker, man. He ain't had to show up after the first round.
Man, that man tried the whole draft. The whole draft. I mean, what team? I don't think no team could turn that down.
Hell no.
Even if it's the number one pick, man.
The whole draft, man.
The whole draft.
Right, that man picked Ricky Williams. He was done. They were closing that shit up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the whole draft.
Dude, that might be the worst shit ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, but as a GM, how would you even allow that shit to happen, man?
I don't know.
Like, I wouldn't give a damn how much he came in there and raised hell and beat on the doors and shit. Like, dude,
now, don't get me wrong. Now, Ricky was, I feel like he was one of them generational type.
But we ain't getting up the whole draft for him, dog.
Yeah.
You know, we can't move a couple of picks around, you know what I'm saying? But the whole draft.
And then it was with the 5th pick. The 4th pick or 5th, he wasn't even a number 1. I picked that man 4th, 5th.
Oh, shit. Dude.
Who was that with? Was it Washington?
Washington. Yeah. And this the fucked up part about it. With all them draft pick Washington got, they still didn't win shit.
So I guess in layman time, shit, the Saints one fucked up about it. And then it's like Ricky, he ended up becoming a better player when he went to Miami.
Yeah.
But I mean, even he said he couldn't stop smoking.
That weed, man.
He couldn't stop.
Smoking out the window.
He couldn't stop. But that shit don't hinder you.
No,
Not
man.
no weed. It ain't no enhancement. None of that shit.
Man, just like the guy from the Olympics, man. You know, who was hitting that chronic and went out there and dust everybody.
Who was that?
The chick with the
Sha'Carri Richardson, yeah. And she didn't even do it that day. It was a couple of days because her mom had passed.
Right.
And oh, she tested positive.
Like, man,
she out here tearing holes up because she high. I understand she was running out her lane or some shit.
Dust them folks.
Man, she came back better.
There was a lot of players in the NBA and the NFL, like, man, they played high.
Yeah. Shit, what you call it? Say used to be drunk.
Mm-hmm. A lot of them done that too.
Yeah, drinking beer at halftime.
Oh, shit. Man, Chris Carter said he fell asleep outside of the stadium. He was so high and drunk. Yeah. Right. Like, if I can make it to the stadium, man, I'll be able to suit up and go on and play.
Man, you think LT wasn't fucked up? He was on cocaine.
He was on that powder.
That's why y'all was scared of him. He was
full of that blow.
Man, he wasn't feeling no pain that day. He wasn't feeling no pain.
You better hope I don't get back out there and kick your ass.
Shit, running lot had to been on something too for having to cut your goddamn finger off.
What? Shit.
Cause I'm done. You cut my goddamn finger off.
Hell no. Got to look at that shit the rest of my life.
Man, I can't even play on the damn PlayStation with my goddamn finger gone. I'm gonna play Madden.
Man, I love the game and all, man. Shit, but I ain't going that far, man.
Hell no.
You can't even stick your finger in no cat, man.
Oh my God.
You're like, what the fuck is that? You got a dub up in that moment. I'm straight, coach. Put me on hour.
You know what I'm saying? Let me. What's my surgery options first before we get the cutting? You know, and then you cut it off on the field. You cut it off on the field. Damn, what kind of scissors y'all had on the damn sideline to cut my shit off on the field?
Man, the skill saw it, man.
Hell no.
I'm straight on that.
They just put some tape on them. Went right back out there. Damn finger gone. Yeah. Damn finger gone. The hell?
Straight. Hey, one more thing before we get out of here, man. I guess you can consider this a bloopers if you like. So you got Vice President J.D. Vance broke the national championship trophy.
That whole administration, incompetent, man.
You can't even hold a damn trophy, man. You fumbled the joint.
Man, that's what he say.
What up,
I
dog?
want to. Those his shot. Yeah. Dang. I say he can't even point.
Right down yonder. Yeah. Like you holding a Glock or something, man.
And just like with Torrey Holden, Booger McFarland, how y'all fingers get all, dang, y'all can't fix that shit?
That shit look nasty, dog.
Right.
Yo shit just.
Your middle finger is a V.
Brian Baldinger, his shit fucked up.
Yeah. Like, damn.
But yeah, man.
But yeah, back to JD.
Man, his ass can't even hold his damn nuts. How the fuck you fumble the damn trophy, man, and break the shit?
That man said,
That's what it is, like. Somebody said Elon Musk in the house. He dropped the motherfucker. Yeah. You fucking clutch, you.
Fucking break the damn natty trophy.
Man, if I'm a player up there, man, I'm mad at motherfucker. How we work for that damn trophy? Your country ain't come up here and break it.
Yeah.
Hey, you sorry piece of shit.
Well, yeah, man, we're gonna find out tomorrow, man, where Nico gonna be going. Now, I can tell you this: if he don't sign with nobody tomorrow, that means that ain't nobody finna pay him $4 million. Now you got to take the best deal smoke. You might end up in Memphis, goddamn it. You can get all the barbecue you want, bro. What? All the barbecue you want. Shit. For real.
He can't hold the office right. How you gonna hold the trophy?
Right. Yeah, Nico, come on to Memphis, bro.
Be a good look for him, man.
Yeah.
Shit, he'll be a star around this motherfucker.
Yeah. I'll personally come pick you up and we're gonna ride down Lamar. I'm gonna show you what that 2.4 could have got you. I'm gonna show you what that 2.4 could have got you.
Could have got you a lot around here,
man. What?
Shit, man. Yeah, be a good look for him though, man.
You're dominating the AAC.
Be the face of goddamn it, Central Barbecue.
Man, what? Tom's Barbecue, A&R Barbecue, Lennox Barbecue, Interstate Barbecue.
You can go any one of them spots and ask for the Nico special. 3 hot dogs in the shoulder cell. That boy was that hoes and barbecue.
Yeah. Then you can get your own signature drink screwed up. Get your own signature drink screwed up. Because that's what you did. You screwed up.
Hurt himself. Oh man, it's been another dope show, man.
I know, man. Nico, you did this, man. We were chilling until you did your dumb shit, and I gotta talk about it.
Oh man, he hurting, dog. You know he fucked up.
See, that's why, man, I don't buy player jerseys, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
That's why that number 2 Tennessee jersey ain't got no name on the back of it. It can be any player or my name on the back of it.
Yeah. Shit, I ain't buying no more 49er jerseys. Goddamn, this is throwbacks. Like, every motherfucker I get, man.
Yeah. You can't keep a goddamn 49er jersey, boy. Man, come on,
Yeah. Hey man, next week is
Yeah.
draft week.
Pre-draft show.
Yeah, so we gonna be right here tonight, man, with some more shit for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So surprisingly, man, ain't no movement been going on as far as the NFL draft. No trades or nothing.
But I got a feeling it's gonna pick up. It's gonna pick up. It's gonna pick up.
Yeah, man. So
we gonna see if Tennessee gonna stay where they at. It's gonna be some moving and shaking. And of course, where Shador gonna land. Now the latest mock draft is Pittsburgh.
Damn.
21.
Dude.
Because he went and interviewed with him.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I
think he gonna fall out the top 10. Unless somebody trade up for him.
Right now in my little mock draft, we'll do a top 10 mock next week.
All right.
I got him going to the Saints. So but if he fall past the Saints, man, shit. Hey.
Well, you know what? Since Carr, he got that shoulder injury, they talking about he might miss the season.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So that's where they probably end up. Or Jackson Dart. They want to take a chance on him.
Because this lad has secret burns and bullet wounds.
Man, what? Man. For real, bro. Come on to the Tigers, man. Shit. You can dominate in this league.
Facts. Man, they say, what's his name? Seth Haneke.
Mm-hmm.
Say he did real good with
Pro Day or something.
With Gruden. So his stock rising.
Gruden back doing the little quarterback stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yep. So his stock rising.
Yeah, you always gonna need a backup that could potentially end up, being something. Like I said, Brady became Brady just because Bledsoe didn't get his ass out of back.
Right.
One fatal blow.
There you go.
He wouldn't be the GOAT he is right now.
No, man. But yeah, I mean, since you said that, is there any quarterback that you see in this draft that could be a possible sleeper?
Sleeper. You
think Shador's a sleeper?
No, Shador, he got talent. I just don't know, where his mental's gonna be as far as him coming in and thinking he the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I had to look at, the quarterback list. I really don't know who out there. And I don't really pay attention to too many 5th, 6th round type quarterbacks. Dude. I know Dallas got from Tennessee.
Yeah, they traded for Milton.
Yeah, Milton. Yeah. What y'all gonna do with them with him, Cleves? You can't do nothing but throw deep, so
you throw that motherfucker 90 yards.
You throw that motherfucker out the roof.
It's one quarterback I keep, going.
So that mean they gave up on Trey?
Yeah, Lance? Trey, he ended up signing with
he gone?
Yeah, he signed with the Chargers last week.
God, how the hell you was a top 5 pick and you ain't even played?
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
Yep. He signed with the Chargers last week.
Shit. That shit don't make no sense.
No.
Yeah, man, I hope Nico, man, get it together, man. He got a couple of seasons, man.
And we'll find out tomorrow, like you said.
But I'm pretty sure we ain't gonna hear nothing from his camp.
Nah.
But yeah. But like I said, if he signed with somebody, that's gonna be the number one topic. Did he get the $4 million?
He ain't gonna get it.
No, I don't think so either.
And if he don't get it, if he take a loss, man, it's like I said, it's just bad business.
I think the best thing he can probably end up with was what he was already getting, which I think that's gonna be a cut. We'll give you $2 million. Mm-hmm. But it's gonna have to be one of them schools that got bread though.
What about Notre Dame? Man,
I don't see no Catholic school paying nobody. No. I don't see no Catholic school band. Nah.
The next Dallas quarterback.
To my Milton? Oh, shit. You can't take no lick, though. That's for damn sure. You got Cam Newton size, but he got... Can't take no lick.
Avoiding that contact.
I hadn't seen him run out of bounds plenty of times.
He could have ran somebody over.
Yeah. Hey, one time we was the game against Ole Miss. When all he had to do was just throw it in the end zone. He ran out of bounds. Clock expired.
I remember that.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. I mean, if it get picked off, it don't matter. It's the game. Yeah. And all we needed was a touchdown to win. Just throw that motherfucker. He ran out of bounds. Nico did that too against Arkansas. All he had to do was just, they won 19-14. All you got to do was just throw it in the end zone. He ran out of bounds. I ain't saying he can't take no hit, but like, what is your damn field away?
I guess he thought he can, get out of bounds and have a second left on the clock for one more play. Hey, man, shit, you got anything else on your plate,
man? I'm Nico'd out, man.
Hey, we'll pick up part 2 of Nico next week, man, because we'll know for sure where he's going and what he's going to get.
Yeah, we'll know for sure. For sure.
Man, like we do every week around this time, man, shout out to everybody who chimed in with us, man. We'll definitely apologize for, what we did when y'all couldn't tune in.
Hey, I take that, man. I eat that, man. That's me. I was trying to do something different. Yeah. I take that, man,
Hey, we trying to improve the product, man. So we experimenting and shit, Shit
we
happens,
didn't know, yeah.
It's the opposite.
But if it weren't for y'all, we would have never knew.
Exactly.
So I'm glad y'all reached out and we got that fixed ASAP. Immediately.
It's the off season, so
shit yeah. I'm glad y'all did chime in, man. We appreciate it.
Oh, definitely. Hey, if y'all digging this head I got on, y'all make sure y'all click the link below. Fanatics got you covered. Y'all can take advantage of free shipping.
Yeah, we do get a commission for any purchase you make, and those proceeds will go to us continue bringing this hot podcast to y'all.
It's dopeness, you did. Man, y'all make sure y'all use that link, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all click that link on our shit. Y'all will get some savings. Trust me. And they got some dope shit, man. They take care of us. Yeah. And if you dig this podcast shirt I got on, man, y'all get others. We'll make sure y'all get straight on there too.
Oh, yeah.
And if y'all know somebody out there who need a dope podcast to check out, y'all tell them about Deep Down Fields podcast, man, because we the dopest thing smoking right now.
Yeah, man. Y'all share it, man. Do whatever y'all got to do, man.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate it.
Oh, definitely, man. We trying to ship this shit all up and down the Mississippi, man. My G, anything else?
I ain't got nothing else. I'm glad we didn't go live Saturday.
Yeah, it would be a shit show for real.
Y'all had something. Talking to nobody.
Oh, shit.
Our show was like, damn, ain't nobody tuning in. Shit. We 30 minutes in.
Man, we over here talking to our motherfuckers, man.
Well, we knew somebody would have watched it when we would have posted. You still gonna post it.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody would have saw it.
It's all good though, man. Hey, appreciate y'all again for letting us know about this shit.
Yeah, man.
So again, next Tuesday, man, our pre-draft shit, man. So, it's gonna be dope. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that one, man. And for my dog Marlon, aka Big Gip, I'm your dude Martell the Sucker Ducker. Catch y'all next week. We gone.